Hello, new wave of British heavy metal.com here. Today it's the 26th of February 2022. The usual opening request for a favour, please, if I may, and that's if you would subscribe to the channel. That'd be excellent. Every subscriber helps us to grow and get the word out. I'd appreciate that. Right, a real treat today. Star One, Arjen Lucassen's back with his third in his Star One project. And this one's called Revel in Time. And make no mistake, this is a complete, glorious belter of an album. It really is. No one does this stuff as good as Arjen does. And here we have a glorious hour or so, I think it's 66 minutes, of quite phenomenal, bombastic, progressive heaviness. And it's all so well done, it's ridiculous. I mean, man. What can we say about it? As usual, with his Star One stuff, Lucassen bases the songs around a science fiction theme, with each one about a particular film or TV series. And part of the fun of listening to a Star One album is trying to figure out which song relates to which film or TV. Now, I'm not the biggest science fiction fan by any means, though I think I've figured out what some of the songs are on here. We've got one about the Terminator, the original Terminator film. We've got Bill and Ted, Groundhog Day, Back to the Future, Philadelphia Experiment, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I probably am, but tell me what you think, I think there's one here about Sapphire and Steel, which anyone my age might remember that as being a bit of a cult TV series from here in the UK, late 70s, early 80s, I think it was, which starred a young Joanna Lumley back then. But you know, we're getting off topic a little bit, aren't we? I can't figure out what the others are, but they're what I think I've figured out. And also, as usual, Arjen's recruited a quite remarkable cast of musicians to play on the album with him. I don't know how he keeps getting names like he does to play on his albums, but he's some kind of genius. And this time, on Revel in Time, we've got some of his, what you might call hardy perennial collaborators, such as Flo Jansen, Ed Warby, Joost van den Broek, Marcella Bovio, and Damien Wilson. But he's also co-opted in a quite jaw-dropping cast of names to perform vocals and some quite remarkable guitar solos. I mean, check this out. Vocally, we've got Brittany Slays, Jeff Scott Soto, Russell Allen, Joe Lynn Turner, JC Kuipers, and some others. How good is that? And as for the guitar talent, well, does it come any better than this? You know, each one performs a different solo on a different song. We've got names such as Timo Summers, Ron Thal, Michael Romeo, Adrian Vandenberg, Joel Hostricker, Steve Vai. I mean, what a list, eh? Marvellous. And given the names that we've got here, as you'd expect, it's musically, it's top class all the way through. It's heavy, it's progressive, it's glorious, it's sweeping, it's melodic. Typical Lucassen all the way through from start to finish. Brutal yet measured riffs, some really excellent synths, keys, Hammond organ swirls even. We're going back to the 70s. And the guitar solos, well, all you've got to do is look at the names that are performing here, and it speaks for itself. I mean, it's just off the charts. The opener, Fate of Man, which is, you know, the original Terminator film, that's a prime example. We've got a sort of an ethereal, spacey, synth-based intro, then bang, we're off. Blazing heavyweight progressive song. Quite remarkable vocals from Brittany Slays and a neoclassical shred fresh from Michael Romeo. Remarkable. And on it goes from there. The next 10 tracks which follow, all breathtaking in scope, style, construction and performance. And that 60 odd minutes just flashes by in an instant. Also enjoyable, also well done, can't be faulted at all. Marvellous. Now, Arjen likes to over-deliver, and Revel in Time's no exception there. In addition to the 11 glorious blockbuster songs on the CD, there's a second CD with alternative versions of the songs, each performed by a different vocalist that performed it, the original on the main CD. So you've got that comparison to make as well. Tremendous stuff. So Arjen Lucassen yet again comes up with a masterpiece of an album. No one does this stuff any better than he does, in my opinion. The man's a genius, and I say how he gets such a remarkable bunch of names to perform on his albums is just, well, one of the mysteries of modern science, I guess. But don't waste any time. Check this out. I would recommend getting the CD for the two versions. But if downloading's your thing, well, you know, that's your choice, isn't it? But I prefer the physical product as always. There's a link to the album on Amazon in the description box underneath the video if you'd like to go and check it out. I would seriously recommend you do, because as I say, this is as good as it gets as far as like progressive heavy stuff gets, because Arjen's the undisputed champion. So check it out, link below. Please subscribe before you go. That would be excellent if you'd do that. And thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and of course, take care.